Jeffrey, here's what I would like you to do when you do your programs from now on. First, let me give you an example of what we have here. So we're going to open up what you sent me. And this is the MP3 that you sent me for Independence Day. So here's what happens. Every time I get something like this, I have to download it, which takes about a minute. I mean, somebody else is going to do this. Obviously, I can't do this forever here, but so it gets downloaded. Now, the issue with this program is that there is no metadata involved. You haven't put any metadata into the program. So the metadata you'll find in whatever program you're using, any professional program. This is the least professional program of all that I'm using up here. This is Audacity. I use this a lot because and see where it says metadata down here? All right, you click on here. Well, there's nothing in here. So you need to put the artist's name, which is Jeffrey, Z-A-G-A-R-I-A, and then the program number. You can put the program number as 139, and you can put anything in here you want. July 4th, 2020. Now, this information here is going to appear when it plays back on all the metadata. It's when it plays back at all the radio stations, it'll show up on their screen as to what the date is and who did it and all of that. So that information has to be there. If it's not there, it won't know where it is. So you do that. Number two, when we get it, we have to resave this file, and then I have to export this file as a WAV file because I can't use MP3 files. We keep all of our files the same, and everything we do is done as an MP3. Now, if you'll take a look at how you've labeled this file, first, we don't use more than 8 numbers and letters in our file name. That has nothing to do with the metadata, but in the file name. So I would call this Praise You, Lord, 139, and then call it 7420. That's how I would label that. And I don't know how many more letters and numbers it has, but it wants to be something like that. No dashes, no funny characters, no apostrophes, no pound signs, no @ signs, no spaces, no underlines, all letters and numbers, just like that. But it's descriptive. Praise you, Lord. It's number 139, and there is the date. Now I have to hit save. There it is. So there we go. Now it's going to save. It won't take too long because it's a WAV file. WAV files actually, believe it or not, save pretty quickly. Okay, now that it's saved as a WAV file and it has all the right information in it, we're going to get out of here. All right, now here we are in a Shariefile. In Shariefile, it's GLOBALAMERICANENTERPRISES. Then it's Ron Crider. I'll tell you what the password is at another time. Now, you go over to folders, and you go to shared folders. And there are 2 different places you can put this, but for the moment, for WPBV, you scroll down here to where it says SH, and there's SH means share for WJPP, it's WJPPA, or share for WPBVA. Now, I've already put it in the WPBV folder for today, so I'll show you how to put it in WJPP. So you click on here and click on upload. Go get it. It's going to be in downloads, and there it is. There's the one we just did right up here. Click on here. Upload, hit down here in the left-hand corner, upload. Now, this is going to upload. So here's what the deal is. So what has happened now is that you will do all the other stuff that you just did before, but instead of putting it in Dropbox, you need to put it in Shariefile. And when you do so, it will go straight into and load into the computer that it's going to be used, that's going to use it. For example, if you put it in WPBV, that it's in that computer, it's in that file, and it's going to show up in there. Then all someone needs to do is go in there and put that file into the cart that's going to play on Saturday. You only have to put it in one time. It'll play Saturday at 6 o'clock. It'll play at noon on Sunday, and it'll play at 6 o'clock on Sunday evening. Once somebody puts it into that cart, it's already in the computer. It's already it's everywhere it needs to be except into that file. Now, if they don't put it into the file, the program from last week will continue to play. Now, we're doing it this way because from time to time you don't do a program and you ask somebody to play a repeat of a previous program. Well, if we don't keep these programs, if we don't do these programs like this, we won't be able to repeat a program because we won't know where the program is. This way we have all of the programs in each station's computer, and we can repeat any program you want to repeat without you resending it to us. There's one other way to do this. This is not the best way, but it's the easiest way, and that is that you just label every news show that goes into these systems as Praise You, Lord, SH, and then it will automatically load and nobody has to do anything. It might be a better way to do it, but it doesn't really solve the problem of you calling up at the last minute and saying play a different program. So if you follow this, now you do see how long it's taking for this to load in. It does take a while for this to get loaded into WJPP.